Hey fellow agents, this is Agent Smith and we are playing Quest for Glory 4 Shadows of Darkness. So we're here at the Gypsy camp. We're going to go ahead and speak to Magda about possibly a reading or some type of information that she can give us towards what is going on with the rituals that we're looking for. We only have a few days to do this, so we gotta work.
In my dreams last night, I heard the Irana staff speak. It said the sacrifice had been made, the dead had risen, and the living had died. When I awoke, I feared it was you who made the sacrifice.
I tried.
I sent Davy to discover the truth. He climbed over the wall and started sniffing around where the staff had been. He became scared when he caught your scent there. But then, he scented you going with the child to the inn. It is not our way to be concerned about outsiders. You have certainly become more than an outsider to us.
Obviously. I got some questions for you.
It is good to see you again.
To tell about Tanya, Toby, and the staff.
So
Since that's what you're referring to.
The child has been restored to life through the sacrifice of Toby, and the staff of Irana is in your possession. Oh, with this, you have undoubtedly angered someone very powerful.
Yeah, I got a guy that's after
I
me.
would be very careful traveling at night if I were you.
I'm gonna step out real quick and make sure beforehand. Let me see what she's got. Tell me the dark one.
Do not speak of it! Do not think of it, for it will drive you mad.
What I need to know.
Listen, it is said that the only certain way to kill a vampire is to drive a wooden stake through its heart. This can only be done while the creature is helpless during the day. The Nosferatu have great powers of enchantment, and those foolish enough to face a vampire by night usually wind up feeding its lust for blood.
Alright. Let me exit and come back to see if she has a different story for me.
May
Because sometimes when you've gone in not enough times with a particular person, it seems to trigger different story elements to it. So let's see if she has something different to say here.
Welcome. I know that you have been through much since last we saw you.
Like a few seconds ago, but yeah.
I have tried to read your fortune for you while you were gone. All the cards came up black. Then I had a vision.
Were you sure you weren't on drugs?
It was a dark vision. It left me cold and sick, yet I knew the vision was true. Now I will show you my vision and read your future once more.
Well, thank you.
Tarot
That's actually what I was going to come to do.
And this time,
Just wanted to try to
darling,
get the
I won't
right
even
information.
charge you for it.
Thank you, a free reading at that. This must be the one I'm
cards
looking
have
for.
again been shuffled and cut. So reveal now the subject of this reading.
The King of Coins upside down.
This reading is of the ill-omened man, and now we shall learn more of his purpose and past. The next card.
I'm going to go through these a little bit quicker. The Queen of Swords.
The Queen of Swords. Interesting. Sometime in the past, this man has met the mystery lady of your present. He may have been betrayed by her, or perhaps he is the betrayer of the lady. The next card shall reveal her influence.
I can't even read it.
Ah,
The
the
magician,
magician.
okay.
The woman of mystery has magic
That makes
also.
sense.
One is the teacher of the other. The order of the card suggests it is the woman who was the master, and the man her apprentice.
That would be the vampire That would be the vampire and
The
that
events
Avis.
you face now obviously began in the dark past. Let us learn now of the more recent ones.
Page of Swords.
Aha, this is your own influence upon the man. It seems you were as important to his history as he was to your own. Now, let us see the manner in which you affected him.
Death. I don't know what that
Death.
says. Okay.
The card of transformation.
It's hard to read these little
You are the
fonts
agent
on there
of
for
this
the
man's
words.
failure and loss. You altered his life irrevocably. Even if you destroyed him, my dear, he still influences the present. That the cards chose to reveal information about him shows that he is again a player in the game of your life. What next can we learn of this one, huh?
The Eight of Swords.
In the present, the Eight of Swords. This is the card of conflict and domination. The last card which crossed this man was also a symbol of bondage. He is somehow a prisoner or an unwilling accomplice of another. Let us see if the cards will explain further this relationship.
I thought this had to do with that Avis, but I was trying to believe that's actually of him. That she may be the master to what we thought was the master all along. Five of...
This is the card of conflict and struggle. This man does not take his bondage lightly. Now,
Five of
let's
golds.
see what the cards show of his hopes and desires.
Oh, static is so bad with this pink background. The Chariots.
The Chariot represents triumph and vengeance. There is a strong need to gain control of the situation, of his life. He may seek escape, but escape is clearly not enough. Let us see in what way he may triumph.
The Devil.
Oh, this time the devil is inverted. The meanings may differ, but this is a card that bodes no good whichever way it lies. Your man clearly seeks release, but with that freedom, he will also seek revenge. Whatever or whoever binds him now cannot contain him forever. He will seek his revenge, and you will need to be wary. You will face him again in a struggle to the death. Now let us reveal the card that rules over the past and the present. Oh, the dark card of the void.
Again.
The influence of the Dark One overshadows all. No more shall be revealed, nor shall things be spoken at this time.
This
The
lady, I
cards
tell you,
have spoken. The reading is done.
she's making it hard for me. So what can you tell me then?
That is all the cards can reveal. It took all my power to read it.
And this helps me not at all with the
It served
rituals.
you well.
Doesn't. I got a Gaius
Tell
on me.
about Ardavis, Katrina, and the Gears.
Or the Giaz.
So, that is what the reading was about. Ah, things are building to a climax, and you are the center of it all.
Exactly.
Oh, that you live to tell such a tale. This is why you were summoned here, or else we would be hanging garlands of garlic to keep you at bay.
I might need your
Tell
help to
about
keep
the
others at
noble's
bay.
problems.
Tell me the dark one now.
Now we shall speak openly
Thank
of an
you.
enemy which seeks to make all of us its pawns. It is a thing of dark magic. It is not of this world, but it seeks constantly to enter here. It feeds upon all living things and surrounds itself with darkness. Weak-minded fools worship it, since it promises its followers their every dream. Powerful fools seek to control it, but it too is powerful. Too powerful for anyone to control. Many years ago, a cult tried to summon the Dark One in Mordavia. They would have succeeded, but for a handful of brave men and the magician Irana. You see, it was not entirely driven back to its own world. Dark magic has leaked from the Dark One's cave, perverting this land and twisting the living things here. So, now again, the Dark One seeks to enter this world. Well, this time, you are to be the opener of the way. Everyone else is just a pawn. Irana too is a pawn. Because of her, you will unleash the darkness, so let us pray that you can banish it as well.
Okay, I'm gonna run on this
The
situation.
magician Irana faced the Dark One at the time of the summoning and prevented it from entering this world. She was trapped by it as well. You have her staff, and destiny has chosen you to aid her. But to free Irana, you must first free the Dark One.
That makes sense.
The last Boyar was known to be a worshipper of the Dark One. Actually, he was high priest of the cult. He vanished during the time of the summoning. I believe he is the meaning of the Hierophant's card. If the Boyar is still alive after all this time,
I think the Boyar is the vampire.
Dark One's cave.
I thought it was the master,
Shudder
but
to
she
think
might
how
be the
he has
master.
managed to survive, or what he must have become.
Or, like he said, trapped in the Dark One's cave. It's possible. About the
I
gypsy
have
card.
a feeling I can answer that question. I am not as mystical as Magda, but I am certain as to the meaning of the tower and gypsy cards. I heard a gypsy story once about Mordavia. It seemed pointless, and yet it was told. I shall tell it to you. Once long ago, a gypsy was hunting. This was a time when the pass to Mordavia was open, and the Borgos still ruled as boyars in the castle. This gypsy saw men walking and chanting through the forest at night. He recognized the leader as the boyar. Curious, he followed them to a place near the Dark One's cave. They came to a large standing stone, gray and unmarked. One of the men held up a strange light. It was a will-o-wisp trapped in a bottle. The
Oh.
standing stone started to glow, and runes appeared on its sides. The boyar touched a metal disc to the stone pillar.
I have that as well.
The section opened. The men continued chanting as the boyar put a piece of paper in the pillar. That is all the story tells.
That's the paper I need. I'm gonna have to do all that to get out. Alright. Tell me these rituals.
Yes, it is to the rituals that the cards referred. 5 you can find in Mordavia. Oh, and one more is hidden within the Dark One's cave.
Oh, look at you.
That leaves only the ritual for the opening of the mouth. And I believe your Katrina must have that one already. How else could you have escaped the cave when first you came here, huh?
This is true. That makes sense. That makes complete sense. Alright. Now we're gonna go about checking out everything that I can possibly think of to do in the area.
You say goodbye.
Farewell.
Starting with the
Be
swamps.
careful.
So I'll see you guys when we get to the swamp. What the fuck? Let's do it. I don't think I've ever fought a zombie before. That was easy enough. That was super easy enough. Does it
You'll
actually have
find
money
some
on it?
copper kopecks on the no longer undead.
Convenient. Convenient that you find that I found that. It's very rare that you come across any undead in this. I expected there to be lots of them in this game, but that's the first one I've ever seen. See, this should be straight south from the town. This is where I fought one of the wraiths. So over one and straight south from here. This is familiar now. Straight south from here, so it hit me right back to where the will-o-wisps were. They talked about needing it in a jar. I think I can capture one. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it won't be that hard to get one in there. Or maybe I have to ask them to do so. I got plenty of jars though. I do have the swamp to get out to. Which hopefully I'll have the physical energy to do. I tell you, man, it's a bit of a trek to get down here. Come on now. Let me see some swamp. I don't remember having to walk this far before. I am almost entirely maxed out on my stealth, though, which is nice. Soon. Yes, there we go. Will-o-wisps is exactly what I was looking for. I believe... Am I at it yet? Almost. I think I have to acrobat my way.
Small hummocks of earth and grass rise out of the seething swamp.
Okay. I'm going to save where I am for safety because there's a whole lot of danger right here. We're going to try to get across this swamp and see if there's anything out on the end of it. I just got to figure out how to use this. Oh, there it is. Acrobats. Boom. Oh, wait. Come here, you.
The will-o-wisps are avoiding your touch. You need to find some way to attract them first.
Okay. Let's head on deeper into this swamp at least. And we'll have to come back to this later. I think the only thing I have that could possibly attract them, I think, is something I bought in a store and I don't think I have anymore. I mean, some candy might get their attention. I think I used that before with them. Let's go see how deep within this swamp we can get.
Either that...
Hey, yeah, boy, my acrobatics is gonna be through the roof by the time I'm done with this. I didn't even notice a jumping ability in this game.
Why...
I could just learn to jump over and over again on my own. I should probably save what I'm doing before I get out here too far and end up getting killed by something dangerous. Oh, no, don't do that. I think I'm getting closer and closer to the actual cult.
Either that hillock is...
There we go. Want some of this? Whatever you are. Get my jump on.
Why would...
Let's fight. Alright. Hey. I've got no energy left. I should have probably drank something for that. There you go, that's a mad one. Now this thing has to have something to do with this.
The featureless swamp is broken here by the tall stone obelisk to the south. It looks like a grave marker. Nothing happens when you touch the stone. Something else must be needed to activate it.
Probably the thing that I got from the obelisk, the other one. Let's see, where's my thing? I know I got you somewhere. Is it this?
The Dark One sign clicks into the depression in the stone. You find that you can now turn the sign like a dial.
Bone, cloud, sun, and the heart. Can't really tell what these symbols. Whatever, fuck it, I'm gonna circle my way around. There we go.
Signs settle. You pull on it, opening the tomb, and retrieve a damp but readable scroll from its depths. It is the Dark One's bone ritual.
It's one down.
You
Well, three
retrieve the
down.
Dark One sign from the monolith.
Now I just must rest a little bit.
After some rest, you feel...
Because I have low energy here.
After some rest, you feel...
Oh, are we into the next day already? Oh, that's perfect. I gotta get into town so I can buy some candies to come back here. So I'm gonna hop my way through all of this, and I'll meet you guys back at the Will-O-Wisp with some candies from the lady. That should be what I need. Alright, so I've maxed out my creeping, and I'm going to go ahead and ran the rest of the way now to this town. I'm going to pick up this candy and see if there's anything to say with her.
That you're a real hero. People say you returned little Tanya to her parents. my.
Glad you caught up with the gossip, lady. I'm here to buy equipment, though. I need some candy. Thank you so much for that. I don't know if I'm going to need it, but I'm going to take that hand broom anyway. But make everything that you've got, just in case. Buy a few more of those. Any good rumors?
What would you like to know about?
Oh, she is a gossip. Oh, nothing I need to know. Thank you very much, though, lady. Alright, so anyway. Now, it's still
As my
daylight.
lost husband used to say, may all your travels lead somewhere.
He ain't lost. He's just down the road. So, I've got daylight hours to burn. I think it might be a good idea for me to get one of the puzzles referred to a hangman. So before I head back to the Will-O-Wisps, we're going to go head over to Baba Yaga's, because that's the only place I've seen a hanging man before. And see if we could talk to her. I also gathered myself some Grugu before I left that area. As well as I got bone meal and a bunch of other things that she might have interest in, so we'll see if that helps. Alright, I'm back, Bonehead. Well, that's obviously not how I needed. It didn't do anything, it doesn't hide anything. But, maybe you know what's going on.
Yeah, what's new with you?
Looking for a ritual.
Go on in and find out for yourself.
Okay, I can go talk to her for myself. Cat's all back and forth in here.
If I didn't know you better, I'd be pretty jealous right now.
Looking for a ritual of the skull? Well, thank you for allowing me to go in there. Hope you don't... Okay, cool. I was like, you're not tricking me, right? Hey there, lady.
Baba Yaga speaks out loud.
Of course.
That's so true. Glue his shoes.
Hey, man.
You find your feet.
I gotta
stuck
stop coming
against
around
the
here.
wall.
Oh,
back so soon, Cookie Face. I hope for your sake you brought us something to eat. After all, there's always room for Hero.
She threatens so much hero eating, and yet never ever does it. No, actually, I've got a question for you.
Well, there's a slim chance that you will walk away from here unless you got something up your backpack for me, honey.
I do. I was trying to get information for you. Here.
Well, it is true that Gru Goo makes a lovely sauce for ice cream sundaes.
Your jokes are horrible.
So what do you want for this, Cookie?
Information. Looking for those rituals.
You ask Baba Yaga about a Dark One ritual.
So, you heard about that, huh? I found it in the hangman's tree some years ago.
It was
You're
there.
asking for trouble, I hope you know. Using the ritual for any purpose will only bring you grief.
Whatever.
It can be used in either one or two ways. Its main purpose is to bring a Dark One across to this world. However, a very powerful wizard could use it to send the Dark One back to its world. You don't qualify as a very powerful wizard as I see it.
Yeah, that's not what I do.
Still, you want it, you got it.
Thanks.
You put the ritual away
She
in your
didn't need
pack.
it. Well, there we go. That's the fourth one. So now, assuming she'll let me go.
Hero near.
Yes.
Out I hear.
Get out of here. She's so kind. Baba Yaga ain't so bad. Alright, I'll see you guys back in the evening.
Oh, back so soon?
No, I'm out of here. But thank you for your time. In the evening with the Will-O-Wisps. So we can get this last ritual together. After some rest, I find myself in the evening here. Let's see if we can try to attract these guys over and catch them. I don't know if I have to track them to this shore, but I know the candy is what they're looking for. I think I might have to hop over to them or something along those lines. But they definitely like my candy. So if I can get that to work with them,
That
it'd
didn't
be
do
good. Here,
That didn't.
here, put it on the shore.
You carefully place some of the candy on the ground.
Yes, there we go. There we go. Now let's grab a few of them.
You capture a few of the Will-O-Wisps in a flask.
Because they like candy. And she's a capture all the Will-O-Wisps in a flask. Let's take this over here. I think this is where we want it.
The standing stone.
That's rock solid. Let's see if we can bring this up near it. There it goes, glowing with
When you
symbols.
bring the Will-O-Wisp near the standing stone, glowing runes appear around a six-pointed image. In the center of the runes, you can now see a small hole in the stone. It feels strangely squishy and almost alive. You feel unclean after touching the sign. It feels strangely... It feels...
It feels strangely squishy. Let's take our sign and see if we can do anything with it.
When you touch the Dark One sign to its image on the squid stone, the sign locks into place in the small hole. The points of the sign seem to point to 6 of the glowing runes.
Was it Avuzal? I think that's a Z. Vu. 2 O's. Z. O. O. L. No? I think I added an extra O in there. Vuzel. We're spelled with only 2 O's but together. So A. V. O. Z. Z. L.
Try clicking on the letter.
A. V. O. Z. L.
You need to spell a word or name a... The stone...
A. V. O. O. C. L. L. There it goes. Holy
As
crap.
you complete the name of the Dark One, you feel a distant rumble.
I forgot the
on
extra O.
as of
Clicked
the
it
earth
twice. Meant to
shifting,
click it 3
or
times.
some unimaginably huge creature stirring in its sleep. Part of the squid stone opens to reveal a small compartment. You reach in to find a scroll covered with mysterious runes. The symbol of the senses at the top is the only part that you can make out. You also retrieve the Dark One sign, which pulls loose from the stone with a slurping, sucking sensation.
Yum.
The hole in the stone closes as you remove the sign.
Well, while I'm here, I'm gonna grab another jar full of the slime here. Seems to be most useful thing I
You
find.
slowly fill your flask with the greasy, grimy goo.
But we've now collected everything there is to collect for these puzzles. We've got, for the, not puzzles, but the rituals. We've got all 5 of the rituals here. So I think that's everything we need, and we go back, and that should trigger us into the end game. So if you're looking forward to seeing how this one ends, and probably gonna take a couple episodes to pull off, but either way, getting these returned to the witches, or the vampires, and letting them get what they need. Gotta concede a little to win these. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Hey fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.